Tesla reported record net income of $438 million during the quarter, as well as earnings of 93 cents per share on $10.39 billion in revenue. In the earnings release, the company said it has weathered chip shortages that have plagued the auto industry, in part by pivoting extremely quickly to new microcontrollers while simultaneously developing firmware for new chips made by new suppliers. Laura Kolotny reports from the CNBC the details, saying Tesla reported first quarter results after the bell on Monday. The company beat expectations handily, but the stock kind of dipped more than 3% after hours as investors digested the numbers. Here's how the company fared in the quarter compared to analyst estimates compiled by Refinitiv. Earnings 93 cents per share versus 79 cents per share expected. So that's good, right? Revenue $10.39 billion versus $10.29 billion expected, which is up 74% from a year ago. Net profit of Tesla reached a quarterly record of $438 million on a GAAP basis, and the company recorded $518 million in revenue from sales of regulatory credits during the period. This is a huge news, I think. Elon Musk's electric vehicle business reported in the first quarter vehicle deliveries of 184,800 Model 3 and Model Y cars, beating expectations and setting a record for Tesla. However, the company also said it produced none of its higher-end Model S sedans or Model X SUVs for the period ending March. It delivered 2020 older Model S sedans and Model X SUVs from its own already existing inventory. Tesla said it expects more than 50% vehicle delivery growth in 2021, which implies minimum deliveries of 750,000 vehicles this year. The fact the company grew vehicles unit sales by more than 100% year over year, but only grew service centers by 28% and its mobile service fleet by 22% explains why some Tesla customers face frustratingly long wait times for repairs. Service expansion is not keeping pace with the volume of vehicles sold. So I think in this area, Tesla needs to speed up things and increase the number of service stations and service centers. Tesla said it had weathered chip shortages that have plagued the automotive industry, in part by pivoting extremely quickly to new microcontrollers while simultaneously developing firmware for new chips made by the new suppliers. It did not disclose the names of its new suppliers, though. It would be interesting to know, guys. If you know anybody, you let us know in the comment section below. It also reiterated CEO Elon Musk's frequent claim that cameras, not radars, are a better path toward autonomous vehicles. Our AI-based software architecture has been increasingly reliant on cameras to the point where radar is becoming unnecessary earlier than expected. As a result, our FSD full self-driving team is fully focused on evolving to a vision-based autonomous system, and we are nearly ready to switch the US market to Tesla Vision, the company said in its earnings release. The company released in February it purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin and would potentially invest in other cryptocurrencies in the future. By April, Bitcoin rose to record level before pulling back. In the earnings release, the company said it recorded a net cash outflow of $1.2 billion related to Bitcoin during the quarter. Tesla said last month that Jerome Guillen, its former president of Atom Automotive, would be moving into the role of president of heavy trucking. It's not clear who, if anyone, has replaced Guillen, but personnel updates could come during the earnings call after the bell. So we're looking forward to that, and I'm going to bring it to you. So what are your thoughts about Tesla earnings, friends? Let me know in the comment section below. Tesla and its peers are proving that electric vehicles are inherently safer than combustion cars. Simon Alvarez has some details from Tesla, saying an analysis of insurance data in the United States has shown that injury claims are notably less common among all-electric vehicles like the Tesla Model 3 and its peers. The findings were shared by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, in a recent report, which followed the release of its safety ratings for the 2021 Volvo XC40 Recharge and the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Well, the Ford Mustang Mach-E doesn't still have much data because it's a newer car, but still the findings are very interesting. Do you friends feel the same way about the safety of electric cars? If yes, why do you think that way? For example, when it comes to Tesla, I think the FSD is safer, autopilot, despite all its issues that have been in the media. I think it has some very good points. But what do you think about in what ways do you feel more safer in Tesla? I think I would feel very safe in the Cybertruck because Cybertruck is going to be made using a lot of steel. So when it comes to the XC40 Recharge and the Mustang Mach-E, they were able to secure high rankings in the IIHS's stringent safety test, with the former receiving a top safety peak plus award and the latter receiving a lower but still impressive top safety peak rating. Other all-electric vehicles, most notably the Tesla Model 3, the Audi e-tron and the Audi e-tron Sportback, have qualified for the 2021 Top Safety Peak Plus Award. Alvarez also says that, interestingly enough, the release of the XC40 Recharge and the Mach-E stay ratings coincided with the recent study of insurance losses for electric vehicles by the IIHS's affiliated Highway Loss Data Institute. The study looked at electric and conventional versions of 9 vehicles produced from 2011 to 2019, and it examined collision, property damage, liability, and injury claims. As per the study's findings, the rates of injury claims related to drivers and passengers of electric vehicles were over 40% lower compared to their internal combustion powered counterparts over 2011-2019. The IIHS notes that these results were quite similar to the findings of an earlier study from the Highway Loss Data Institute, known as HLDI, that focused on hybrid cars, which pointed out that the lower injury rates may be due to the weight of the vehicle's batteries. You know, electric vehicles are generally a little bit heavier because of the weight of the vehicle's batteries. So I think this makes really good point, doesn't it? As per the HLDI, the large batteries used in hybrids make vehicles substantially heavier than conventional cars. Occupants of heavier vehicles are exposed to lower forces in multi-vehicle crashes. Matt Moore, HLDI vice president, explained these findings in a statement saying, "Weight is a big factor. Hybrids on average are 10% heavier than their standard counterparts. This extra mass gives them an advantage in crashes that their conventional twins don't have," he said. When I'm looking at this data, I'm thinking, I wish despite the battery advancements, the vehicles, electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles always stay heavier like this because they give their passengers and the driver extra security. This weight advantage is even more notable, says Ivan Almares, in all electric cars like the Tesla Model 3 on account of their sustainability, substantially larger battery packs. This was true for the XC40 Recharge, which features a curb weight of 4,787 pounds, which is significantly heavier than the 3,811 pounds of its combustion-powered counterpart. Even the Mach-E, which is an all-electric model, is quite hefty at 4,516 pounds. IIHS President David Harkey is quite optimistic about the study's findings. In a statement, he notes that the study further proves that all electric cars are as safe or even safer than conventional vehicles. This means that a transition to sustainable vehicles would likely not require as many compromises on the part of customers. It's fantastic to see more proof that these vehicles are as safe as or safer than gasoline and diesel-powered cars. We can now say with confidence that making the US fleet more environmentally friendly doesn't require any compromises in terms of safety, he said. Well, I like this very much, friends, that heavy cars are safer, and this is going to add more to Tesla and other electric vehicles makers in terms of people looking at this. For example, I'm a father of 3 children. My older son is 18 years old, and I'm considering a car for him, and I'm definitely thinking an electric vehicle for him because of this one additional thing, because it's safer, in addition to other benefits that I've talked about before. Well, let me know what your thoughts are about Tesla and electric vehicle safeties in terms of higher weight, and we'll see the discussions in the comment section. Thanks for watching, dear friends. Please give us thumbs up if you found this report informative, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss my next news coverage. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below, and also please follow us on Twitter for daily Tesla and EV breaking tweets. Have a great day. God bless you, everyone, and peace be with all of you.